they have got to start thinking seriously about moving DeMar DeRozan and getting what they can and starting to overhaul this thing because they don't have their own.
We're talking about a rebuild, Cap. We're talking about a rebuild. That's where we're going. So like a team that last year could chasing the NBA Finals to a rebuild. That's where we are.
Yes.
You know, I actually kind of agree with him.
We interrupt this transmission with a special report.
Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league?
Hey, what's up, my units? I am back here with another video. I'm not actually sick anymore, so I just want to talk about the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls are 11-15, and I've been watching some creators talking about what's wrong with the Chicago Bulls or why the Chicago Bulls are being bad, or I would say like the middleman. But it really failed to get the objective that the team wasn't assembled for them just to make the playoffs. It was assembled with the idea of the front office to make a championship run. So guys, if you do like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subs, and your like will help so much, and your subscription too, because I'm at 560. This year is about to end. Oh my god. First thing I want to get off is that Lonzo Ball is very important to this team. His injuries history and the way his career been panning out with his injuries might even end his career or hurt whatever he got going on for him. So when I do mention him in this video, I just want to let you know it's not in poor taste. I'm not saying that he can't hoop or anything. It's just his injury history. I agree one of the problems they had last season was getting more perimeter shooters, but that's literally not the main problems of this team. This team had a plethora of problems. They had so many things. But my main concern about this team was getting stops. When they was all healthy, they was the best perimeter defenses in the league. But they lacked the healthiness to keep that perimeter defense. I mean, Alex Caruso, he had that whole Grayson Allen injury, but Lonzo Ball, he had his own injury. So when these guys wasn't playing and you had Vucevic as your starting center, you're not securing the stops that you needed. Vucevic, he's actually just like, I will say like he's above the average of a good center. Like he's not bad, but I want to call him like a top 10 center. But I wouldn't put him as an elite level of center list. I would say that he's above the regular center list. They tried answering this by acquiring Andre Drummond, and if someone pays off for this team to have him on the court, but when he can't even get over 20 minutes per game because it only holds the ball offense a little, and he's just an average defender at best. But then even when everything is going good for them, they have another terror to really actually worry about. I'm talking about the man who makes like the worst decisions and someone on the same level as Tom Thibodeau. I'm talking about a man who literally sat down Andre Drummond and Patrick Williams when it comes to a 0.5 decision game. I'm talking about Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan is an alright coach for me, but he makes a decision that could somewhat be holding back this team. But that's for another video because I need to evaluate more of the Bulls. But Billy Donovan always been a problem wherever he has been at. But he really relies on his stars to bail him out day by day. If DeMar last year beginning campaign of the MVP didn't happen, Billy Donovan would already been fired already. So another problem is DeMar DeRozan. His problem is very slight with me because I am a DeMar fan. But the thing is, I would say about DeMar, he cannot be your best player on your team, especially when you're trying to go compete for a championship or have a deep playoff run. He just cannot be that dude. And I'm not saying that he lacks the skills or anything, but his willingness to shoot wide open threes gets me upset a lot. Sometimes if he's open and let's say the defender is giving him somewhat of a considerable space, he'd rather run in and take a shot more than shoot the shot. And this team is more built for DeRozan than Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is the best three-point shooter on this roster, but he's taking Stephen Curry type like attempts because he's involved in his game for DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan can be your third or second best guy for a championship team, but he should never be the best guy. And I'm not trying to say that as in a bad thing, but I'm saying that as it really shows what level you are as a team if DeMar DeRozan is your best guy. And my problem with LaVine is that he gets too much of a green light to shoot the damn three ball. He needs to take more mid-ranges. He's kind of getting more predictable on what he does. Like he has DeMar DeRozan right there. He can mentor him how to shoot these mid-ranges more. And I need LaVine to be more fundamental in his game. If he's not shooting a three, he's most likely just slashing in the paint. He's a good slasher, but I feel like he could just be so much better on the court if he add that into his game. My last problem with the Chicago Bulls is not having an elite defender. No championship contender doesn't have an elite defender. The Warriors got Draymond. The Celtics have a plethora of players such as Marcus Smart, Rob Williams, and more. The Suns has Mikal Bridges. The Bucks with Giannis, Drew Holiday, Brook Lopez. This really was make a difference in the team. having a guy who could get dirty or even get a stop. Patrick Williams is a good player, and he's their best defender. Is that bad? No, but right now, yes. DeMar and Vooch is not getting any younger. Patrick Williams will be an elite defender, but right now he's just a great defender. Basically, he's a good 3-and-D. What will I do to fix the Chicago Bulls? Believe it or not, the Bulls will be near a play-in team or a playoff team. The competition is just crazy, but this team can go on 2 routes. My route that I think they should go on, sit Lonzo out till next year and come back guns blazing. Problem with that is that the unfortunate news is the competition is going to get better anyway. So even if he sit out, I mean, Giannis is still going to be there. A whole bunch of teams are just going to be better than the Chicago Bulls, even if they're healthy. Or option 2 would be to trade DeMar DeRozan next season and somehow shop for Vucevic. And the only reason I'm saying next season is because they don't really have their pick this year. So that means they got to be very bad, which they're not going to be very bad. There's already other teams that's already worse than the Bulls. But guys, I know you have a busy day, so I'm going to end the video right here. So guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. They're just not going to go anywhere this season. All right, peace out.
No.